Yes?
Philip Kwan. You were expecting me?
Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Kwan, please come in.
Thank you.
Mr. Kwan, you come with the highest of recommendations. What is it I can do for you?
6, well endowed.
For how long?
The entire week.
Well, Mr. Kwan, you must understand, these are exceptional girls. Aside from great beauty, they have breeding, poise, they're resourceful, inventive, and very accommodating.
How much?
$2,000 a night per girl. Half of it now, and the rest when the engagement is complete.
Then we have a deal. You supply me 6 call girls for $60,000.
Gratuities are not included, and cash only, of course.
Of course.
More tea. I'm not expecting anyone.
It's okay. I am. Did you get it?
Every word.
Aside from great beauty, they have...
You have a lovely speaking voice, Clara. Very refined. I'm sure the jury will enjoy listening to it.
Jeffrey Wong, SFPD Vice. My partner, Inspector Weber. Clara Hauser, you're under arrest for pandering.
You son of a bitch!
Nice shot.
Bastard.
You don't want to take the fall all alone, do you, Clara? We know you work for Billy Sullivan. Roll on him and you'll probably walk with just fine.
Hey, Mom, catch any bad guys?
A couple. How about you?
I got a guy holding a bus full of orphans hostage. I shot him and 2 of his henchmen right between the eyes.
Homework?
Done. Get any gunplay today?
Couple of fast draws. One in both. Where's your dad?
Yes.
Not too late tonight, okay?
Sure, Mom. Just want to get my body count up to 100.
Just not too late. Hey, sexy.
Hey. It's one hell of a day you put in, Inspector.
What can I say? Vice is my life.
Hey, there's some lasagna left. Want me to eat it?
I picked up a taco on the way home.
What do you got going there?
Oh, God, that feels good.
Massage. Back seat.
I'm beat. How about a rain check?
Yeah. Why not? Been dry around these parts anyway lately.
I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I put in a long day.
Hey, what do you think I do? Just sit around playing with my tools?
Stephen.
Hey, I am trying to understand. You got a tough job. I get it. You're pushing me over the edge.
Because I'm too tired to have sex?
When was the last time, Phil? Or doesn't your calendar go back that far?
What do you want me to do? Just lay back and take it for Old Glory?
Old Glory's not the one that needs a cold shower.
Hey. We'll make a play date, okay? And just as soon as I wrap up this case, we can make a reservation.
And there'll be another case. And another case. Just forget it, Phil. Let's just forget it.
Congratulations. You just won the lottery. 56 million.
Did you say something?
Not me. Quiet as a mouse. I wouldn't want to disturb your reverie.
My reverie?
How long we been partners?
I don't know. Going on 4 years.
4 years, 2 weeks, and a day.
What's your point?
Doesn't that entitle me?
Entitle you to what?
To share whatever's bugging you?
That obvious, huh?
A trained investigator, Phil. Schooled to flush out a person's innermost thoughts. Besides, you haven't said a word since we left precinct.
It's just the usual. Bills, mortgage payments, credit cards maxed to the limit. Oh, do you see what I see?
Lester Neal,
On the Sullivan's bag, man, I'd love to see what's in that case.
you had a probable cause in your pocket?
Let's just follow him.
Why waste the gas? He's gonna deliver the tape to Sullivan.
Then let's go kick some Irish ass.
Isn't that harassment?
Only if he flinches.
How come the bad guys always got better wheels than we do?
Because they make more money.
Get that off the table.
Parker's Light.
What is it this time?
Same old, same old. The rain kept the Johns inside. A couple of the girls got a cold. Yada, yada, yada.
I'll take care of it.
What's your hurry, Lester? No time for a leisurely lunch? Or doesn't the boss like you eating with him?
Do you know what I like about places like this, Detective Weber? People like you can't afford them.
Oops. Sorry about the bust.
But we did put in a lot of time and effort. It took me 6 months to work that cover.
You're sailing right over my head.
Clara Hauser.
Never heard of her.
She's still in lockup. She's gonna be there a while, too. Something happened to her paperwork. I hope that doesn't inconvenience you, Billy.
I haven't missed a trick, to coin a phrase. And this, whoever she is, sure she'll check her references more carefully next time.
There won't be a next time.
You're pathetic, Wimper. You've been trying to shut me down for how long now?
Long enough. We're almost at the finish line.
You're not even out of the starting gate. Now get the hell out of here. You're giving me indigestion.
Let me ask you something, Billy. Your bookmakers, your prostitutes, they're probably pretty well compensated for their time, right? What about your massage parlors? You know, the ones with the 14-year-old Vietnamese girls. Do you pay minimum wage for all those massages?
You're delusional, Detective Weber. I'm in the clothing business. In fact, why don't you, come by one of my stores sometime? Pick up something nice for your husband.
What makes you think I'm married?
Because I make a point to know about everyone who's trying to screw me. We got everything. We got Armani, Hugo Boss, Prada, anything you want. 30%. You know what? For you, 40% off.
Thanks. Bon appetit.
Hey, Margaret. Got a minute?
Sure. No potential suicides, no brushes with the bottle, no punching out the wife. So far, it's been an easy day.
Maybe you're just that good a shrink.
Oh, I don't know. I'm supposed to rub magic dust on the wounded psyches around here and send them back to the jungle. Sometimes I feel like I'm just putting crazy glue on the San Andreas fault. So, what's going on?
Oh, you know, Steve and I,
Another fight?
we didn't even get that far. It's just the same old thing.
He thinks your job is more important to you than he is?
Yeah. I've been trying to nail this Sullivan creep, and I've been putting in a lot of long hours.
And he's pissed.
Royally.
Can you blame him?
Hey, you're supposed to be my friend here.
Phyllis, how do you expect him to feel? He's a man. They're like avocados. They bruise easily.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Well, are you asking as a friend, or do you want my professional advice?
I got something in the middle?
Well, this isn't new, is it? I mean, before the Sullivan case, there was the Carter case, and the Harrington case before that. There's always going to be some case. Maybe you should ask yourself something.
What?
Like maybe Steve is right? Maybe you do love your job more than him. Oh, next.
What have we got?
Claire's little black book. Take a peek.
Anything connecting her to Sullivan?
So far, the Johns' names are in some sort of a code, but there's a whole bunch of numbers next to them. What? Phil?
Hello? Hello?
Thank you.
All I seem to do here. Sit.
You want out, Clara?
Well, now, what do you think, dear?
Answer a simple question, and your paperwork will magically appear. Don't worry, the mic's off. It's just you and me.
And what is it you want to know, dear?
I came across a number in your book. Whatever you say will go no further.
And what significance does this number have to you?
Tell me.
You know, I've been in this business a long time. And if it's taught me one thing, it's how to read people. How to ferret out their dirty little secrets.
I just want an answer, Clara.
I'm getting to that, dear. I'm certainly very interested in this telephone number. Kind of edgy about it. Must be terribly personal. A friend. Partner. Perhaps a husband. I find men to be like rutting pigs, don't you? It's been a client for over a year. I'm sorry, dear. I truly am sorry.
Hey, I heard you pull up. What are you standing there for? So, you hungry? I was gonna call for a pizza or something.
We had an interesting bust.
Yeah? Let me make a drink and you can tell me all about it. You want anything?
Uh-uh. We took down a very well-connected madam.
Clara Hauser. She had this book, you know, with the names of her clients. Your cell phone number was in it.
Well, that's ridiculous.
It was me, Stephen. On the phone. I got the number right out of her book.
It's a mistake. I mean, it was probably a transposed number or something.
Don't insult my intelligence.
I question lying scuzzbags for a living, and you're not very good at it.
Jeez. Look. Only happened a couple of times. I know, a couple of times. That sounds really good. Guys from sales took me down there. It was more like a dare than anything else.
Hauser says you've been a client for over a year.
What? You weren't getting it at home, so you thought you'd just hire a prostitute?
Phyllis, that's not it.
Is that what our marriage is based on? Sex?
No, it's not just the sex.
Then what is it?
Everything. It's everything. I mean, you know, we go through the motions like we're married, but we don't talk about anything.
You did a pretty good job of it last night.
And what good did it do? You're still never here.
It's my job, Stephen.
No, it's your life, Phyllis. It's what you live for. Now, it takes two to make a marriage, and lately, I'm the only one that's working on it.
Oh, yeah, you're working real hard, getting happy with hookers.
I am not proud of that.
Did you even use condoms?
Yes, I did.
Why didn't you try to work it out with me?
Because I didn't think that you'd want to change. You like your life the way it is. I think you'd be happy just going along the way it is. But not me. I want something more. I want something more out of it.
But we should go to counseling.
Yeah, I think we did that already. But as I recall your caseload, I think you managed to make it to one session. One.
Then what's the answer, Stephen? What is the answer? Just 15 years of marriage out the window into the gutter? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Get out! Get out! Stephen! Stephen! Hi, honey. I brought home dinner, so go wash up before it gets any colder. Sean? Sean, I'm talking to you.
Sorry. Guess I didn't hear you.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Something.
Why'd you throw Dad out of the house?
He told you that?
You tell me.
Sean,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
wait. Sometimes people just drift apart.
And that's what happened to you and Dad?
Not all at once. It kind of sneaks up. Till one day, everything's changed.
I don't get it.
What?
You two don't fight.
We do it when you're not around.
Sean, your dad and I, we're gonna try to work this out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Phyllis? Phyllis Weber?
Yeah.
You've been served.
Annie, take it easy. You drop that thing and blow your head off.
Sorry, Mr. Weber.
Yeah, well, pay attention to what you're doing.
Steven,
What are you doing here?
this is what I'm doing here.
Yeah, well, now's not the time or the place.
You're suing me for divorce?
Phyllis.
Is this why you wouldn't see me, Steven? Talk about the problem?
Take a break.
This is no spur-of-the-moment decision. How long have you been planning
Sonia
it?
Diakite.
And you want custody of
You.
Sean? Are you insane?
He needs a full-time parent, Phyllis. Not someone who's out all hours of the day and night. He needs a balanced, stable life.
He needs his mother.
When? The few hours you decide to come home? No, he needs a parent, and right now that's me. You think about it, Phyllis, and you'll agree.
I'm not agreeing to anything.
He's going through a lot of changes, and having an absentee parent is not making it any better. He needs a support system.
Oh, what's yours? The hookers you've been screwing?
My mother, my parents, for one. Now look, I got a full-time job, 9 to 5. I'm off on the weekends. I could be there in the morning to see him off to school and home to make dinner. Don't fight me on this, Phyllis. Please. I am only thinking about what's best for Sean.
He's my son, Steven. And I'm not gonna let you take him from me without a fight.
Well, you better get yourself a good lawyer.
Thanks for lunch. Well, you could have saved the price of yours. You didn't touch it.
Trying to drop a few pounds so I look good in court.
How's that going?
You gotta get a lawyer.
Steven has money, doesn't he?
His parents do. He manages a chain of dry cleaners for them.
Well, if he's as determined as you say, he'll paper you to death.
What does that mean?
Motions, depositions, ex parte hearings. After a while, you won't know which end is up. You will have spent every cent you have and gotten exactly nowhere. My ex dragged me through every legal mud hole for 8 months until I was exhausted and flat broke. Steven will do the same on Mommy and Daddy's dime.
What do I do?
You get yourself a good lawyer, kid. Oh, yeah.
It's a difficult case, but not impossible. While you have a somewhat dangerous occupation and are given to erratic hours and possible life-threatening situations, you're still the mother. And his age of 13 is a real plus.
How so?
Well, if he were younger, say 5 or 6, his wishes would be discounted. But a teenager's desires carry great weight. I assume he wants to live with you?
I haven't asked him.
Well, that's the first item of business, then. We'll have him make a statement to that effect. We'll submit it to the court, and then with a little luck and a sympathetic judge, we may not have to go to trial on that issue.
Thank you, Mr. Grossman. You've made me feel a whole lot better about all of this.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Now, these things can get nasty if we let them. The trick, like a good bar fight, is to end it quickly. As we lawyers say, stop the bleeding, both financial and emotional. Now, if you will give my assistant a check, we can get started.
Of course. How much?
That's $20,000 retainer and $600 per hour after that.
20,000?
Is there a problem with that?
It's a little out of my league, Mr. Grossman.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's my standard fee.
I had no idea.
Well, this is awkward for both of us. When you said Dr. Nathanson referred you to me, I thought you understood the fee structure.
She said it was a $5,000 retainer and $200 an hour.
Oh, well, her divorce was quite some time ago.
I have $6,000 in the bank. I could give you all of it.
I'm sorry, I can't alter my fee structure. It wouldn't be fair to my other clients.
No, of course not. I understand.
Well, I won't bill you for this little visit. The best of luck.
Thank you.
I know. I mean, come on.
What? What's going on?
Your husband subpoenaed everyone in the squad.
What? That's crazy. You guys have nothing to do with this.
Well, I read it as pressure. So you'll settle, or we'll all have to give up our day off to answer the deposition. Can't you end this thing, Phil?
I'm trying, Jeff. I'm really trying.
Hey, guys. I'm really sorry about this. I had nothing to do with it. I promise I'm gonna try to work it out. Hey. Sean?
Yeah.
Question.
If it comes down to it, who would you rather live with? Your father or me?
Why do I have to choose?
The judge is going to ask you, so you should consider your answer.
I thought you said you and Dad were gonna work things out.
I tried. He wasn't interested.
How hard?
What?
How hard did you try?
Sean, this is not all my fault.
Dad's living out of a suitcase in some hotel.
That was his choice.
You told him to get out, didn't you?
In a moment of anger.
Well, he's not back, so I guess you still must be angry.
Hello?
Mrs. Weber, this is Ira Grossman.
Oh, Mr. Grossman. Have you reconsidered?
I'm afraid not. Has the court clerk contacted you?
No.
Well, that happens sometimes. The system's running on overload. Things get put off, then forgotten.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was at the courthouse today, and I saw your name listed for an ex parte hearing tomorrow at 8 a.m.
This is my first divorce. I'm not up to speed on all the terms. What exactly is an ex parte hearing?
It's a motion seeking temporary relief on some part of the case. In divorce proceedings, it's usually spousal support or child custody. Since notification always goes to the attorney of record, and since you don't have one, I wanted to make sure you knew about it. Now I'm glad I called.
Yes, thank you.
Your Honor, we've given the respondent 15 extra minutes. I move we proceed with the ex parte hearing.
Well, I'm inclined to agree with you, Counselor.
Your Honor, my client, Stephen Weber, moves that we take...
Sorry, I'm late. Had to get my son off to school.
Mrs. Weber?
Yes, Your Honor. Here.
Well, there's a motion before the court. Your husband is seeking temporary custody of the minor child, Sean Weber. Now, do you have counsel, Mrs. Weber?
Not at the moment.
Then I take it you're representing yourself?
Looks that way.
Ah. Well, I hope you're familiar with the adage that the lawyer who represents himself has a fool for a client.
I wish I could argue with you.
Your Honor, may I approach? I'm representing Mrs. Weber. Hi. As to the motion before the court, we feel that it is entirely precipitous. Why not resolve these issues at trial rather than hacking them up piecemeal? I'm sure the court has better things to do with its time than hear a flurry of motions when one brief hearing can settle everything.
Your Honor.
You make great sense, Mr. Bannister, but then you always do. All right. This motion is now bound over for trial.
Take a walk.
Okay, who are you and what's the catch?
No catch.
From the cut of your suit, I can't afford your tailor bills, much less your fees.
Mrs. Weber, my firm often does pro bono work. Ira Grossman told me about your case and your financial problems. I think your husband's trying to buy your son, and frankly, we at Wheelock Bannister don't like that sort of thing.
I'll say it again. I don't got no money.
But you have integrity and a will to fight, and that's good enough for me.
Are you serious?
What's the expression? As a heart attack?
All right, Arthur Bannister of Wheelock Bannister. You got yourself a client.
Good. Your husband's tax returns say he makes $60,000 a year. Where is he getting the money to pay his lawyer and file all these motions? Our forensic accountants are tearing their hair out. They can't find where he's hiding his money.
His parents. They're loaded.
Well, we got a problem, Phyllis. My partners are pressuring me to drop the case.
You can't.
I don't want to. But the bills are rolling in, and we haven't even gotten to the custody issue yet.
Please.
You know, if we could just throw them a bone, it might mollify them.
What sort of bone?
Well, this is awkward, so please just bear with me here. There's rumor that a client of the firm's, a very important client, might be indicted for money laundering. The charges are groundless, of course. But if we knew when the indictment was coming down, it would go a long way in giving the firm a leg up and preparing his defense. And incidentally, winning my partner's continued enthusiasm for your case. Think about it. If it makes you uncomfortable, believe me, I'll understand.
Hey, Joe. Long time no see, buddy. What's up?
I can't stay long. Sean's home by himself.
One drink.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Usual.
I did. Thank you so much.
So what did you want to talk to me about?
Listen, Phil, I know what you're going through with this divorce, and I want you to know I'm here for you no matter how it spins out.
I know, Jeff.
Thing is, you haven't been there. I mean, out there on the street, you're away somewhere.
Jeff, I may lose my son.
I understand that. But a partner has to rely on his partner.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Something else going on? Something besides the divorce?
What are you talking about?
Ride with somebody for a while, you get to reading their body language.
And what's mine say?
Guilty? Of what? I don't know.
Give it a rest, Jeff. I'm sure your junior G-Man badge is in the mail. Thanks for the beer.
Just give me a second, okay?
This is Weber and Weiss, badge 7399. You have an impending indictment, Salvatore D'Amico, DAM, ICO. When will the warrant be issued? Thank you.
This should be an easy bust. Master doesn't know we're coming. He stores all his records on the premises, and we got a no-knock warrant. Clausen and Myers, you go first. Juan and Weber back up. Kellogg and I'll cover the other exit. Let's do it.
Clear. Clear.
How the hell did he know we were coming?
I did some research on Salvador D'Amico. He has bank accounts in the Caymans and Bermuda, where he's probably lying on the beach right now. Oh, yeah. And guess who leased him that office space? Integrated Resources. Billy Sullivan's dummy corporation. You just climbed in bed with garbage, partner. Beginning to reek.
But you don't have any assets. Well, then you'd better hide them before they subpoena your records. You hid a girlfriend for 6 years. A couple million should be a breeze. You're interrupting an attorney-client conversation.
You used me to warn D'Amico so he could cut and run.
That makes you indignant. Why?
I could lose my career if it got out.
I won't tell if you won't.
My partner already suspects what I did.
Can you prove it?
I don't know.
We'll find out. Let's get a few things clear, Inspector. Billy Sullivan pays this firm a 6-figure retainer. He's also subsidizing your divorce trial. And in return, he expects certain favors. The D'Amico thing was the first, but definitely not the last. The sooner you wrap your mind around that fact, the happier, more productive you'll be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do have other clients.
May I help you?
No thanks.
Excuse me, miss. Hello? You can't go in there.
Over here.
Is everything okay, Mr. Sullivan? I tried to stop her.
Yeah, it's fine. It's my old prom date. Close the door. You're angry.
What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez. Want to lose a few pounds, win the World Series of Poker, screw J-Lo.
Listen, you pig.
But I'll settle for your ass.
Not available.
Think again. When you tipped us off about the D'Amico indictment, you jumped right into my pocket, which is where you will stay until I decide to let you out.
I had no idea that you were involved.
Would it have made a difference?
Count on it.
Forget your career, think of Sean. How do you think the judge will react when he finds out you got booted off the force for passing on confidential information? You think he'll see you as the ideal parent for your son?
You.
Save it, honey. I've been called a lot worse by a lot better. You're just one in a long line of corrupt cops. Learn to embrace that. You asked me what I wanted? Here it is. I want a crystal ball on the Vice Squad. I want to know about warrants coming down, raids taking place, snitches about to roll over. For that, you'll be able to fight your husband in court. And who knows? You wear a short skirt and bat your eyes, you might even win.
Sean? Yeah?
Where are you going?
To see my dad.
It's after 10.
I won't be late.
It's a school night.
Mom, my homework's done.
Well, that's not the point.
Get off of my case, okay? I want to see my father.
What's so important we couldn't do this over the phone?
Phones have ears.
You found the bug.
There could be more.
Not that I know of.
Well, maybe they don't tell you everything.
What do you want?
Hey, what's with that husband of yours, huh? This custody thing's taking longer than my, it's taking a long time.
His parents have deep pockets.
You want me to keep paying your lawyers? I'm gonna need a little more out of you.
You're getting your money's worth.
Someone tried to rip off one of my collectors. He's in the hospital.
So send him some flowers.
I need a new one. No one's gonna try to rip off a cop.
You got a pair, Billy. I'll give you that.
Or maybe I'll have your old man knocked off. That'd end the trial in a hurry, wouldn't it?
That grin better mean you're joking, because if I thought you were serious.
I just raised the stakes, honey. It's your turn to ante up.
Come in, dear. My, look at us. A couple of bad girls. Now, would you like me to pour you some tea, or would you like something a little more bracing?
Give.
Of course. You tell Billy business was brisk.
Tell him yourself. I'm not the singing telegram girl.
Oh, my, haven't we become testy now that we've crossed the line? Is it a guilty conscience, dear? Now, come on, Inspector, what's your hurry? Don't you want to hang out, talk shop, reminisce about the good old days when you tried to take me downtown and put me in handcuffs?
I'm glad you're getting off on this, Clara. But it's not rocking my boat.
No, dear?
Next week.
Mom, I'm home. What's that?
Oh, just some files I have to finish. And you're not the only one with homework, you know.
What's the smell?
Go take a peek on the stove.
Is this spaghetti sauce? Did you make this, like, yourself?
No. A leprechaun snuck in while I was at work. Go look under your bed. There might be a pot of gold. This is the first of many mother-son home-cooked meals.
Sweet. Mom, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's kind of a funny question, but Dad asked me.
Okay.
He was wondering where you're getting the money to pay for your lawyers. He said they run like $500 an hour.
I took out a loan, but you don't have to tell your dad that.
I won't. Mom?
Yeah?
I'm sorry for acting like a jerk. I know this isn't an easy time for you, and I'm not helping any. I just want you to know I'll get my act together.
Come here. I love you.
Me too. I'm gonna go do my homework. Call me when dinner's ready.
You look like crap.
That's an improvement. You're talking to me.
आप सब उम्मीद करता हूँ सारे दोस्त खैरियत और आफियत से होंगे। आज हम आपको बताएंगे कि YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन क्या होती है, किस तरह से काम करती है, इसका फ़ायदे क्या हैं, इसके नुकसानात क्या हैं, कंप्लीट आज इस वीडियो में हम आपको बताएंगे। तो बने रहिए हमारे साथ, वीडियो को फुल कंप्लीट वॉच करें, फ़ायदा होगा आपको। सबसे पहले जो है ना YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन का तारफ़ कराते हैं कि YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन क्या है। YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन इस अमल को कहते हैं जिसके ज़रिए YouTube अपनी वीडियो से आमदनी हासिल करते हैं। जब कोई शख्स YouTube पर चैनल बनाता है और इस पर वीडियोस अपलोड करता है तो YouTube इसका एक मौका फराहम करती है कि वो अपनी वीडियोस पर इश्तिहारात यानी एड्स चलवा कर पैसे कमा सकता है। ये इश्तिहारात गूगल एडसन के ज़रिए लगते हैं, ठीक है ना। काफ़ी सारे दोस्तों का ये भी सवाल होता है कि भाई गूगल एडसन क्या है। उसके बारे में जो अगली वीडियो है हम तफसील से बनाएंगे और बताएंगे आपको कि गूगल एडसन क्या होता है। आगे हमारा जो वो है कि YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन वर्क किस तरह से करती है, काम किस तरह से करती है कि जब आप YouTube पर वीडियोस अपलोड करते हैं और आपका चैनल YouTube की शराइत पर पूरा उतरता है तो YouTube आपको अपने पार्टनर प्रोग्राम यानी YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में शामिल करता है। इस प्रोग्राम में शामिल होने के बाद आप अपने वीडियोस पर मोनेटाइजेशन ऑन कर सकते हैं, मतलब अपनी वीडियोस पर ऐड चला सकते हैं, जिससे वीडियोस पर मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म के एड्स चलते हैं जिससे आपको अर्निंग होती है। मिसाल के तौर पर किस तरह के ऐड होते हैं, वैसे जैसे वीडियो स्टार्ट होती है, जो ही आपकी वीडियो स्टार्ट होती है उसके शुरू में पहला इश्तिहार होता है जिसे प्री रोल ऐड कहते हैं। मतलब पहला ऐड जो चलता है उसे प्री रोल ऐड कहते हैं। वीडियो के दरमियान में जो ऐड चलता है उसे जो है ना मिड रोल ऐड कहते हैं। वीडियो के आखिर में जो ऐड होता है उसे पोस्ट रोल ऐड कहते हैं। और जो डेस्कटॉप यानी टीवी वगैरह के ऊपर या कंप्यूटर या पीसी में जो ऐड चलते हैं उन्हें ओवरले या डिस्प्ले ऐड कहते हैं। जब कोई व्यूवर इन एड्स को देखता है या इन पर क्लिक करता है तो इस पर YouTube की अदायगी की मतलब YouTube आपको पेमेंट करती है या YouTube आपको पैसे देती है। और सबसे अहम जो सवाल है कि YouTube मोनेटाइजेशन की शराइत कौन कौन सी है, वो आज मैं आपको इसमें तफसील से बताऊंगा। YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में हिस्सा लेने के लिए YouTube कुछ शराइत रखती है कि इन शराइत को पूरा करके आप YouTube पार्टनर प्रोग्राम में हिस्सा ले सकते हैं। पहली जो शराइत है 1000 सब्सक्राइबर होने चाहिए आपके चैनल के ऊपर, कम से कम जो है ना 1000 सब्सक्राइबर लाजमी होने चाहिए, जिससे आप पहली शर्त है यूट्यूब की वो पूरी करते हैं। उसके अलावा दूसरी शर्त ये होती है कि 4000 घंटे वॉच टाइम, 4000 घंटे वॉच टाइम आपके चैनल के ऊपर कम से कम 365 दिन मतलब एक साल के अंदर आपके चैनल के ऊपर 4000 घंटा वॉच टाइम होना चाहिए। 4000 घंटा वॉच टाइम मतलब कि आपकी वीडियो 4000 घंटा कम से कम चली हुई हो लास्ट जो है ना एक साल के अंदर, और आपका चैनल YouTube पॉलिसीज़ की पाबंदी करे। आपके चैनल को YouTube की कम्युनिटी गाइडलाइन और कॉपीराइट कवानीन की पाबंदी करना ज़रूरी होता है। और चौथी जो है मोनेटाइजेशन या पार्टनर प्रोग्राम की जो शर्त है वो है गूगल एडसन अकाउंट। गूगल एडसन गूगल एडसन अकाउंट का होना ज़रूरी है। गूगल एडसन अकाउंट आप उसी मेल पे ऊपर भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं जिसके ऊपर आपका यूट्यूब चैनल है। उसके अलावा भी किसी और भी जीमेल के ऊपर गूगल एडसन अकाउंट आप क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, ठीक है ना। और पांचवी शराइत है कि सेकंड स्टेप वेरिफिकेशन, मतलब सेकंड स्टेप वेरिफिकेशन ये है कि आपका यूट्यूब चैनल के साथ आपका नंबर अटैच होना चाहिए। उसके बाद होती है थर्ड स्टेप वेरिफिकेशन। थर्ड स्टेप वेरिफिकेशन के में आपकी जो है ना सेल्फी या आपका आईडी कार्ड होती है, वेरिफिकेशन होती है, यूट्यूब वेरीफाई करती है। आप अपना फेस वेरिफिकेशन देते हैं या अपना आईडी कार्ड भेजते हैं यूट्यूब को, यूट्यूब टीम जो है ना 24 से 48 घंटों में उसको चेक करती है। उसके बाद आपका थर्ड स्टेप क्लियर हो जाता है। उसके बाद जब आपका 1000 सब्सक्राइबर और 4000 घंटे वॉच टाइम कंप्लीट हो जाता है, उसके बाद ये 3 स्टेप कंप्लीट करने से आप अपना चैनल मोनेटाइजेशन के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। और आप YouTube से आमदनी किस तरह से, YouTube से अर्निंग किस तरह से कर सकते हैं ये मैंने आपको पहले ही बता दिया है कि एड्स रेवेन्यू के ज़रिए कर सकते हैं। और दूसरा आप YouTube पे ऊपर अर्निंग चैनल मेंबरशिप पे भी कर सकते हैं। सुपर चैट और सुपर स्टिकर से भी आप YouTube से कमा सकते हैं, ठीक है। अगर कोई सवाल हो तो बताना। थैंक यू, शुक्रिया, अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।